Today's churches are not enough. That's a bold statement that might surprise you. Depending on the context you live in, you might look around and see churches on every corner, or know friends who are part of a bunch of different churches. But when we look at it from a mission perspective, and the perspective of, is there one church for every 1,000 people in my community? It almost doesn't matter what community or what part of the world you live in. It's likely untrue. And so we want to think about and challenge you to imagine how we might inspire the next generation to start new multiplying churches that would reach people far from God. We know that many people feel like that's beyond them. They don't feel like that's something they're empowered to do. And so they dismiss the idea immediately. How can we inspire and empower so people realize this could be me? The other thing is, many people feel like, all right, I feel called to do that, but I don't know how. How might we not just inspire, but also equip people so they would realize, you know what, this is something I could do. Oftentimes that is because our imagination of what church is very small. We imagine something that has to be very big. That's the opposite of small, but we imagine it's very narrow, right? We imagine that something has to be big and has to have all these programs and it has to have a building. And we forget that in the New Testament, churches were groups of people who followed Jesus in community and invited others to do the same. And so that's what we want to challenge you. We want to challenge you in this hack to think about, how might you inspire others to do that? How might you inspire, empower, and equip them to start new multiplying churches that will reach those that are not yet following Jesus?